This is the growth strategist, Aldonna Ambler, with your tip of the week. The end of membership as we know it. Now, there is a powerful title of a book. I believe, Sarah Sladek is the author. It's published by Wiley in 2013. And it talks about some of the trends that are affecting associations, particularly affected by generational differences. I was part of a program. I was one of the speakers at the association headquarters leadership retreat for its members. You know, the really large associations with thousands of members. Many of them are national, several of them are international. And the leaders were listening to people like Greg Malia. Now, he is one of those guys with the big long titles from the American Society of Association Executives. And he was talking about the research that ASAE has been doing to wake up associations to demographic changes. Reduced attendance at conferences, reduced willingness to pay dues, increased expectations for benefits, immediacy in demands, reduced loyalty. Whoa, isn't this relevant to you and I in business? We could watch what's going on in associations because the behavior of where people want to go and how they want to be served and how you have to come to them instead of expecting them to come to you is relevant to all of us. And then I listened to Frank Kane talk about the changes in loyalty. Now, this is also related to patterns of who's going to go where and how self-sufficient younger people feel. I loved his paradigm. He first made it sound like there's three things, and then it felt like a continuum. That members of associations are looking for their societies, particularly professional societies, to help them feel safer. Now, maybe an organization that does advocacy around regulations and taxes can do something for members that they can't do on their own, and they can feel safer because their society took care of it. That's good. But they also want to have the tasks of their day-to-day life made easier. Not just the tasks of dealing with the association easier. They want tasks that they do in their companies and in their day-to-day jobs and at home made easier by their societies, by their associations. Wow. That's a big leap for some societies. It really is. It's been big for some associations to have their websites be less frustrating and more user-friendly. And that's still about only making it easier to deal with the association, not your life as a member. And then stretch to the third one. People are actually looking for their societies to make their lives better. Their day-to-day lives, not just their lives at a conference or lives in a committee and participating in the association. No, it's about lives at home, in the job, at work. Want societies to do that. Wow. That could be overwhelming for an association, but apply it to yourself. Are your customers, look at the generations of feeling very self-sufficient. They can get on a computer and do something on their own. Do they really need you? Do they have to go to you, or do you have to come to them? How are you making them feel safer? Maybe that's your goal for this year. Could you work up to ways that make tasks easier for them next year? And work up to making their lives better in the third year, so you're making progress. Denying the patterns of what's happening to associations could blindside you in your business. This is the growth strategist, Aldonna Ambler, with your tip of the week.